God, yes. It just invigorates me. It gets me going.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I've needed.
Yeah.
It's been a weird couple of days, and I just need to let it all out. And there it is.
You scared me.
It's gone. I apologize.
You let it out like a ghost.
I needed it to be in the ether. I needed everyone to know how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And now I'm done. So I think we can end the episode there.
I don't know how you're feeling, though, except maybe spooky.
Well, how I am feeling is hot because you're at the new heat. You're here with
right.
Ryan and Andrew. We're a podcast that gives you the sizzle and zest for all of the pop culture and current events. Well, breasts too. We've got chicken breasts. We've got fox breasts. We've got wyvern breasts. That's a
Is that like a dragon?
Dragon. You got it.
Cool.
Yes, you've got wyvern on the mind. Yes, you've got them.
Ding.
Ding. You got it. Bing bong. So now that
tell
we're
people,
you
I know what a
tell 'em.
wyvern is. What is it? Or like that movie with the dragons. Remember?
Training them. It's something about
No.
They
how
put
to
them on train
your pet
tracks.
dragon. There's a
They
movie
put
about
wheels on dragons and put them on a train track. How to train your dragon. You make it go around the country, and it's a sightseeing tour.
I think you found a bad rip of
Children
that
love.
movie.
I hear
Yeah,
children
no,
love it.
That
I
movie's
hear
not
they
about that,
enjoy it.
but I do want to watch whatever you're talking about. But we just have so much
to cover
on the docket.
On the docket. We love our docket. And so we're just going to break it down real quick for you. Got Weekend at Goonew's. He's going to be doing a little thing for you. And then after that, we're going into a little thing, Andrew.
I saw an ad and I can't get it out of me. So I also need to unburden my soul. I feel, a catharsis.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I get to, like you were saying, to let it all out. Speak your truth to power.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
glad we were on the same. Oh, man.
Wavelengths.
That's what we do.
Speaking of wavelengths and who mastered them back in the day, who else but Hawthorne Heights?
Oh.
And we're going to have a small adventure with him through TikTok.
I can't wait. I didn't
highs
know.
and lows, Hawthorne highs and lows.
Good stuff, because I didn't know they were still a band. But then we're going to get into my topic after that. It's about everybody's favorite thing, children.
Oh, children, yes.
yeah.
My favorite.
Well, we've got some qualms, but that's what we do is we air them out
We
here.
air them out, we solve them.
That's
Much like the saga of Johnny Appleseed
Yes.
and Amber Turd. Rotten Appleseed. Apologies. He's making a
so
comeback. David
the
Lynch
trial,
actually made the movie.
The trial of...
The trial,
And
yes,
by the
of the
way...
century.
Maybe we can sneak that in. Per your David Lynch rant, I saw a news article that there's bumblings of him actually releasing a movie at Sundance this year.
I'm going to come.
Oh,
my
I know. We're
God.
getting shoves.
I'm not taking credit here, but
that might have been you.
I did give a little
No,
nudge.
you're right. It was...
I gave a little, you know what I mean?
We
He
talked
felt
about it.
Yeah.
We didn't even release it.
No,
all you had to do
he just
was
felt my
speak
words.
it into the ether.
Yes,
Yeah,
I spoke it into existence.
I mean, I'm super proud of you.
Thank you. I'll pat my back. I know you're a little
yes.
far, so I'll get myself
metaphorically,
there. Yes,
patting you.
Yes.
Well, yeah, good stuff. I mean,
Hey.
what was first
Feeling
again?
hot pants. Oh, what's first? Well, I didn't know if you knew about it. And
Who knew
who knew?
about Goonew? So I don't actually know
You
what
don't
this
know
is.
about
I
Goonew.
don't, but I love how it sounds.
Yes, I knew you would, and that's why I chose this. So I'm going to give you a small synopsis of what happened, and then I'd like your interpretation, and I'd like to see if you would like this for yourself when you eventually expire. So there was a Chicago rapper by the name of Goonew.
Oh,
yes.
How are you
great
spelling
name.
this?
Goonew.
Okay.
Goonew.
Okay.
So Chicago rapper. Unfortunately, he was the victim of homicide.
Oh, goodness.
I know. Now, we're going to bring this up a little bit because they had a funeral for him, a wonderful funeral, at which young Goonew performed his rap songs.
Wait.
Now I hear the weight. I hear the tension.
I thought the
in your
funeral
voice.
was for...
The funeral was for Goonew.
Who's young Goonew? His son?
No. This is just Goonew.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I understand. Yes, but Goonew, he was able to perform his songs on stage at his funeral.
Crazy, like a sort of Tupac.
Yes, it was almost hologram.
Hologram.
Right,
Thank you.
without the hologram.
Oh,
so what they did was they just placed this young man on the stage and played his songs, to which he flailed.
His dead body?
His body.
Oh, God.
Was there.
Oh, my God.
On stage.
Well, like a marionette, like a puppet?
To an extent.
I don't think this is okay.
Well, it was.
Who was running this funeral?
Goo.
I feel like they sold two.
Who's running? Goo's running.
Okay. I mean, almost. There's too many different combinations of word. I was going to say the goo heat, for example.
Ooh,
so
that's
this is
good.
some goo heat.
Yeah, some goo heat.
But who knew Goonew was Sudo? That's kind of what I mean. That's where my brain is going. Poo-poo. That's you say
good.
these things,
I
but this
know.
is a serious matter.
This
I shouldn't
is.
poo-poo
Yes,
this
put
Goonew.
don't poo-poo.
Don't poo-poo the
No
Goonew.
poo-poo on
This
the
is
Goonew.
serious. A man died out in the
He
streets in
died,
Chicago.
And they wanted to give him a beautiful send-away.
Who? I really need to know
His
who's in
whole-
charge.
they
of putting
interviewed
this.
his mother.
Oh, his mother
On the news.
Did she come up with the marionette dancing dead body idea? Because
Yes.
grim, but I mean,
and she wanted it to be a beautiful celebration of life.
Okay.
Now, my only question for you is, what guitar will you be playing at your funeral?
obviously a silver sky.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't I realize?
I've got it on pre-order from Zounds.
So you-
we are not sponsored by Zounds with all your fresh Goonew Zounds.
Yeah. So you ordered it from John.
Oh,
Directly.
I wanted to, and I couldn't get. You
couldn't
know
get
how
through to
tough
the-
it is to
I
get through to
know.
him. The first episode
Tried
we
calling
did,
Craig.
nobody saw this, but it took very long time to get a hold of Craig
Yes.
because and then he had to try to get a hold of John. But
It's a whole system.
I mean, I'm still just shocked that this dead body was paraded around.
Don't be.
I
He wouldn't
am-
want that for you. He
oh,
only
okay.
wanted your praise and adoration, and I think he got it.
I mean, I adore something about this. It reminds me of a film I've seen before. Maybe like 80s.
film?
It was very a dark
Oh,
comedy.
see, I was thinking Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, I love that movie. It's getting a 4K release. But no. I cry
Beautiful.
at that one. I don't think
Yes.
I'm crying at this movie. I mean, I'm crying somewhere
How
in
about
me.
you can't listen to the Beck song on that album?
Beck has an album song on Eternal Sunshine soundtrack?
Feel your heart.
Is it Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime? That one? I love that one.
Yeah.
That's Beck.
You can't listen to it.
I do all the time.
No, you can't on
in the
Spotify.
movie. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, but I'm so interested of what the discography of Goonew sounds like, but I'm not gonna look it up. I just want to. I'm gonna imagine
day.
it with this marionette show.
The clicks and clacks of the bones are sprinkled throughout.
Oh, was it Being John Malkovich? I'm thinking of maybe
Oh,
with the puppet show. You remember Being John Malkovich?
Yeah, dark.
On the Sunny podcast, Charlie was talking that he met John Malkovich and up for a project they were doing together, and he
Right.
asked John Malkovich about doing commercials, and Malkovich said, "Yes, I've done hundreds of commercials." So that he hasn't changed a beat, but that wasn't it either. It wasn't Being John Malkovich I'm thinking of. This
He has done commercials.
parading this body around.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a weekday because that's not the vibe I'm getting.
No, a whole weekend.
Oh
at
yes,
Goonew's-
yeah.
at
The week
Goonew's,
does
yeah.
not end at
No.
Goonew's funeral.
Nope.
Weekend at Goonew's? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
That's the whole. It's Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
that's
thank
what
you.
it is.
That's
not
that dark movie.
Yes.
That's a very dark movie.
I think it's got a lot
This
of.
was a dark
lot of
funeral. I don't
correlations
think
here.
this is beautiful. I think this is
love it.
morbid. But you know what? Who am I?
So don't jot you down for something like this at your funeral.
Are you planning my funeral already?
Well, I'm planning mine.
Okay.
I will be on a jet ski.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
All of so it'll
Your
be
body
like
or
when you
hologram? Because I feel like we have to make a
full body,
distinction now.
and it's gonna be like
Okay.
it's gonna be like when you cut a fin off of a shark and it can only swim in one circle.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is that
And
a thing?
Yeah. It did it at Alcatraz.
So they're gonna cut the fin off of the
They'll
jet
cut
ski
the
you're
fin off
on?
my leg. They cut my
Oh.
right leg off, meaning so I can only go in left circle.
Oh
It'll be
my
heavier
God.
that way.
I am gonna sell tickets to this.
That
I
would be
apologize. I
a lot
now
of
see why.
fireworks,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
get.
spraying
Oh,
cocaine
yeah.
in
Well-
the t-shirt guns. Quite the facade.
Wow.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. to
Goonew.
Goonew.
Goonew, yes.
Goonew, R.I.P., bless up.
R.I.P. I'm not familiar with your work, but I already I respect you
Yes.
and your mother, man. What a mother
Yes.
of the
Quite a patronage.
well.
Indeed. Fascinating.
The cycle of life and death,
cycle of
everyone.
life
It comes and
continues.
it goes. You never. One day you're goonewing in the
chain
Sunni. Yes.
is really
Yes.
Yes.
The circle
So
of life.
the only thing that I could think would clean up after a Goonew party,
Hubu?
a Goonew party.
That's what I call Hulu.
requires.
Do you think Goonew called Hulu Hubu?
Hubu?
Who
You
knew?
could have. Who
Who
knew?
knew?
Who knew? So after a good Goonew party, a good weekend at Goonew's,
Yeah.
I think you're going to need something to clean up. But you don't want to do all that cleaning yourself, nor do you want to guard bodies by yourself. So
No, you don't.
guard-
My next topic. I gotta watch the volume already. Because this might be a
He
brief one,
is
but
heated about this.
I've been
little taste of this.
sizzling.
I got a little taste of this in the car.
Oh my god, yeah. We
It
went
was
to the
really
convenience
close to
store.
me. A lot of fingers in the eye.
It's a sedan.
So go on.
Yeah. Didn't have room, but even here, the room is not enough to contain the rage. I was
Let it
watching
out.
YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot. The new TV. Who pays for cable anymore? Boomer?
Nobody.
Did I burn the no boomers who will listen? I don't care. I was watching YouTube and I get a lot of ads because I still haven't gotten the full YouTube with like ad free. Just don't want to pay for it. I don't care.
Who has that though? You're saying
Yeah.
who pays for? Who the fuck? Show me one person right now that actually pays for YouTube.
Exactly.
you.
I refuse, but I was watching, I can't remember the video, but I was getting an ad. And I've seen a lot of ads in my days, a lot of ads with
hasn't?
sounds, you know.
You seen an ad for Zounds?
No, not yet, but I mean,
We're in it.
it's just bees that go bzzz. Sounds.
Do you want this?
Yeah, it's the most annoying ad,
You
except
want this kind of tone?
you want your guitar to sound like a bunch of bees in a box. It's called Hornet
Put the bee
Box.
sounds in right now.
Oh, I'll put a bunch of bees. I might even put Nick Cage, not the bees. Who knows? But yeah, I saw this ad popped up, and it was for a robot of sorts. Now I want to set the scene because sometimes when I'm watching videos, I'm not actively watching the videos. It's on in the background.
Yeah, so a malaise in
I
front
was
of you.
taken aghast, and I couldn't hear any sound, and I thought maybe my sound bar was broken. It happens sometimes. It goes out. But I looked at the screen, and no, the screen was moving, and it was on an ad, and I was getting, targeted to maybe.
So you look a lot of robot videos.
No, that's what I mean. It's this. Why did they target this to me? And so the video is a aerial view, maybe like a drone flying over a lot of storage rooms. It looks like a maze, a labyrinth of storage rooms.
you.
And again, I need to emphasize no sound. So you're just seeing this like
You can't hear the
slow
robot.
panning.
No music.
Oh, you don't even see the robot at first, and it's just the panning. You're panning across storage units, and I'm highly confused. And then a robot comes out of the corner.
Now, how big does he look like?
He
man?
looks like he's about 6 feet tall, but again, aerial view, hundreds of feet in the
actual
air, so I
man.
can't really tell. And in creeps
thought
in
you
this
meant it
little
was a
robot.
small-
It is. It looks like a small robot, maybe like the robot from the Mall movie, Chopping Mall, the horror
okay,
movie where the
okay.
killer robots try to kill the youth in the Chopping Mall. I'm sorry, Shopping Mall. The
Yes.
movie's called Chopping Mall. Anyways, there's this robot, and it's creeping in, and at this point, it's still panning up like very slowly. No audio, no text on the screen, so I'm just intrigued. And
I would be.
I don't know what's going on.
That's how they rope you in. I think
guess-
that's a good marketing ploy. They're roping you. I don't hear anything. What's broken? Now you have to pay attention.
You know what?
to the screen.
Okay, I'll give them that. I think my shit's broken. Let me actively fucking pay attention to
look
this.
at this.
So when you see that it's nothing, I had to click the remote to see the title of the ad, and I can't remember it. But to paraphrase it, it's an ad for a robot that will guard your, I don't know, anything. It can go back and forth.
Anything.
It's got like robot conveyor wheels, and it's geared towards, looks like guarding security. What's the thing I'm talking about? Silence of the Lambs. She goes in one storage units. Yeah. It's a guard your storage units at night. I just have so many more questions. So firstly, who are you targeting this to? What am I gonna do with this robots in my tiny apartments? Am I gonna set them loose?
Men in storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the storage boys. These
No,
are
no.
the boys to the storage
the boy
men.
is
okay?
small enough
Yeah.
so that he can do what the robot
There's
does.
no boy because
men
there's only robot.
need this
There's no
robot
humans
boys.
in this ad. It's just
The
a
men with the robot
wasteland of a
boys.
future where you just have robots guarding your
just
storage
coffins.
units. And if they like, what happens?
The world is over. It's just robots guarding coffins. Dead bodies.
Sure, maybe with this new product, but again, I don't know. This is my bad. I didn't write down the name, so I can't look it up, and I'm just mad. Maybe I'm just
We
mad
know
at
it
myself.
exists.
Oh, I'm pissed that it exists because I don't care. And why am I gonna buy this? Maybe it is, but more questions. What does it do when it finds an intruder? So obviously it's guarding these storage units, the robots going back and forth.
That is the
What
greatest
does it
question.
do? Does it murder them? Does it say
I
something?
think it just goes silent.
Hold
It
your
makes the
horses,
robber's
Buster.
entire universe go silent.
Wow.
That's what happens.
Like with
all
its tech?
audio is taken from the
Oh,
robber's
and maybe
ears.
that's what they were trying to get across.
That was the
Well, they should
You
market
were
that
in
because that is
POV
fucking insane.
of the robber
that
right
you could
there.
just take something and it just gets rid of your senses. It deprives you of your senses and you're like you fall to the ground.
That's fate worse
But what
than
if
death.
it wasn't a robber? It was just some guy near the robot and he was just there. Like, what happens? Is it cordial? Is it like, would you like a drink? And then pops out like a rum and coke from its belly.
But that's actually full of arsenic.
It might be for the intruders,
Yes.
but like, does it have a sixth sense? Does it have a Terminator vision where it scans you, it gives you an ocular pat down and then it assesses you as a threat and then it fires on you or even gets stealthier and makes you the arsenic coke? I don't know at this
We
point.
better just pee on you.
I mean, these are the questions that I'm not going to have answers to.
You know what would be safe?
Well, condoms?
Goonew. He would be as pristine
He wasn't
as the
safe
day
because he got
you-
murdered in the Chicago streets for whatever rabble-rousing he was into. I don't...
Whoa.
Again, not
Don't be
questioning
throwing
Goonew.
no
I'm not
rabble-rousing.
questioning his lifestyle. He was a great man.
Can't be making those accusations.
They had the weekend funeral at
Ooh,
Goonew's.
what if the weekend was at the weekend at Goonew's?
What if the robots were at the Goonew funeral
cleaning up after the weekend?
I was going to say crying.
Oh,
Yeah, because they're sad too.
yeah.
They knew.
that's how they stop you. They
Yeah.
just cry. Please don't take
That's
that.
what the robots, they assess the
No.
threat and they say, could you...
Please put
Why
that
are
down.
you... Don't do
Please,
this.
sir. Could you put me diamonds down, sir?
Is it British?
I'm gonna need you to put down my sandwich, sir. I've had that blue sky I've had that silver sky guitar since I was a boy. I'm gonna need you to let it go here. Yeah, that's the robot.
Master Bruce.
Master Bruce.
Why do we fall?
Oh, I did see the new Batman also.
Did you?
I'm gonna need to squeeze this in.
okay.
Okay, I saw it.
Okay.
Here's what it was successful at.
Okay.
I think it's a good detective movie.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I agree.
I don't think it's the best Batman movie. I think it would have been very successful as a detective movie.
I mean, it is.
Here's
and it is a Batman movie,
Here's what
so
I like. Here's what I like.
Okay.
Because every time that he gets a new piece of evidence, they'll be like, "What?" And they zoom in on his eyes, and then he's off doing
There's
something
a lot
else.
of eyes,
and then,
yeah.
and then
a
every
great eye
every
actor.
time he meets with Gordon, he's like, "We gotta get you out of here." He says it like 17 times. He needs to keep getting him out of there.
Oh, yes,
And it's
Gordon
very
says
intense.
that.
You gotta
Okay.
the money's moving. You gotta keep moving
Yeah, it's
with
a good
Batman.
intense
But here's
thriller.
the thing. I really think that the Paul Dano scene is like
yeah.
a scene from I Think You Should Leave.
Oh, it was...
He's just like, I always feel like he's like, no,
I think it's
this
just
wasn't
Paul
supposed
Dano.
to go like
I,
this.
yeah, I think that really speaks to Dano's range where you could plop him in anything.
and then I
There
just
will
feel
be
like
blood,
it should
the
just be like,
Batman.
la 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 la.
I think that's a you thing. I didn't get. My mind was
100%.
nowhere near. I think you should leave and the Batman. But
Well, right
hey,
there.
I love that take. That's one I
It's
haven't
hot.
heard. Yep. Just
Yeah.
like the security robots will
Yeah.
throw lava in your face to melt it off if
a
you're
lot
intruding.
of things are fooling us these days. You know what I
so
mean?
many tricks.
So many tricks. But
I
you
hate
know,
tricks
the
sometimes.
one thing is when somebody tricks me for a really long time.
Oh,
Have you
like
ever-
you've been deceived,
Deceit.
strung along.
Deceit. That's
Yes.
the one thing that really gets me.
Oh, I hate
okay?
that.
I know. I hate it too.
Man.
And
Someone's been lying to you.
Somebody's been lying to us for years, Andrew. I would
no.
say since the day that we turned 14 years
Oh,
old.
is Ohio not for lovers?
Ohio was never for lovers.
Son of a bitch.
And I have proof.
Is that a different state?
Yes.
Oh.
It's different than ours.
I actually can't remember the real state that's
No,
from.
it was
but-
Ohio. Wait.
No, it was like Virginia.
No,
or something,
Virginia
wasn't
is
it?
the actual
yes,
saying.
Virginia is the actual one,
saying,
but,
and
but
then
not
Ohio.
the classic
the
emo
classic
hits
Ohio's for lovers.
that
And
we
I
all know.
I have a little bit of proof of deceit
From Hawthorne Heights.
from Hawthorne Heights, and also proof that he's the lamest fucking dude I've ever encountered in my
the
entire
singer?
life. Yeah.
Oh goodness! Now
So-
I want to set the stage.
Please do.
You want to? I think we should address this with sensitivity. Remember that bus accident that like murdered their third guitarist?
He was their bassist, number
was it?
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And secondly, that was second album stuff.
Are you sure it was the bassist? Because I remember making
Pretty
not
sure.
the joke, but stating, "Oh, are there 3 guitars in Hawthorne Heights? Well, that's okay." No, not that he died. I was like, "Well, they
Oh.
won't. That
Oh.
won't be out of the mix, right? They have 3 guitars. I swear
You
it was the
could-
guitarist.
you could
but
be
maybe,
right. You could be
also
right.
the bass blends in.
Maybe
but,
they just tuned the bass up.
but rest in peace, whatever
Yes,
his name
whoever you
is,
are,
man.
whoever you are.
You know,
but
yeah.
that doesn't take away from the deceit.
He's long dead, you know? He's if he's hearing it from heaven at this point, he's probably
He
pissed at
knows.
Hawthorne too. He's like, "What have you done to the
He's-
band?"
When you get this information,
Okay.
you're gonna know he
Maybe
did go
I'll
to
loathe
heaven.
him as well.
He did go to heaven when you find out this.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh, this
So
is.
I am
hot.
gonna crack this case that was cracked by the singer himself.
Okay.
Which he thinks is a hot take.
Is the singer's name JD, by the way? Because I feel like it's like JD or
it's
something.
JT.
Oh, I was close.
You were close.
See? I knew it was something. So
it's
what did JT do?
Woodruff
Yes.
Hawthorne
Woody.
Heights, because his TikTok handle is at JT Woodruff HH. So,
okay.
because I know his TikTok handle, we're obviously, this is a thing.
You guys are close?
He just listen to the fucking TikTok.
Okay.
This is the man.
I'll
this
listen.
is the man saying
Hold it right
the
up to
dumbest
that mic.
thing ever.
Because I might have to cut it. Oh, whoa! Right, you've cracked like a case that every emo kid has been just dying to. I mean, obviously. So that was JDT. That was JT Woodboy talking about the classic seminal music video for Ohio is for Lovers. It looked like it was filmed in spiderwebs, and he's in a haunted house. And now I love that part. He's got a microphone hanging down from the rafters, and it's one of those fucking mics that it looks like, you know, Elvis was holding it back in the day, a radio announcer type thing from the 50s. Wow. You know, I mean, hey, sometimes these things that directors and music video people miss turn out being the best part of the. What am I saying here?
I want to destroy this entire room right now. Is how I feel.
Do you know?
I hate
Oh
that.
no!
I hate it.
Do you hate the truth?
I hate
Is this one of those you can't handle the truth moments?
him. I hate him.
I mean, yeah, sure. He
I
was.
hate him.
So I'm not blaming you there.
Here's what it does it for me.
Yeah.
If you would have seen the video, he has the most
Describe him.
malaise
I'm
over
picturing
his
he
face.
hasn't aged
If
a
you
day.
could, no,
Bowl-
no.
his-
I mean, he's never
his
seen a
bowl haircut
cigarette
hanging
in his
down.
entire life. So of course, no.
I've seen a few spiders though.
Yeah, and here's oh my God! If you could not have a face while you take Goonew's face and then put it on a person's face and then have them talk, the amount of animation in Goonew's face then would be the amount of animation in JT's when he's then describing the biggest faux pas that he's ever
That's what it
had
is.
in his entire life.
He's a faux fox or whatever you said there.
He's so lame. Stop it. Just stop what you're doing.
I
just don't.
You know,
I can't.
because I couldn't see the video. But I did picture he still looks the same. You know, he's got that.
He looks like
face.
him at 50.
I don't know though, because he really never had he wasn't really bursting at the seams. If you watch all their music videos, I mean, he's pretty much just he's got that face and he's singing. I think that might be him, man. You know, he's just not enthused. But I will say, to speak to some of the things I heard in there, it sounded like I heard he was making a TikTok with Hawthorne Heights as the
background music
as he was
in a pop
describing.
version.
Now I hate that. Yes,
Yeah.
I was gonna comment. It sounded like
because
a
it was pop version
redux,
of
like an edited sort of remix. That I find the most. That pisses me off the most because you don't. Maybe that's a thing, but like I feel that's obviously intentional. So
really? No, somebody just went in there and was like, great TikTok, but I'm gonna pick your music.
He didn't pick the music. It's just because he's
music.
JT from Hawthorne Heights. It just populates.
It's just
it's just in the
happens.
background.
Yeah,
no, I think he had malicious intent. I think you're right.
Really? For 15 fucking years.
Oh, so you're saying this has been a repeat thing. He's just been a pile.
You know, he could have tucked that in his belt, and he could have been like, "Yeah, I'm smart." Like, you just peeled another layer off your small onion, buddy.
You're right. That would have been a much better
small
TikTok.
Potatoes.
He gets on TikTok. No Hawthorne, by the way, but he says, "I'm smart," and then that's it. That's the TikTok.
That
I agree. I would
respect
respect much more of a man. You know?
I think that should be our inaugural TikTok.
Oh, we just get in there and we look at it. Can we do a duet? Is that what they call them? There's two of them.
You do know your don't you front on me with your TikTok terms.
No, I heard it through the grapevine, okay?
All right,
you know?
well, just know,
I don't know
new
things
heat
about
TikTok coming out, inaugural TikTok, just us saying, I'm smart.
We're smarter than you.
That's it.
Yep,
so look out for that.
It's
going to have Hawthorne Heights pop version as the music in the background.
Can we put that same Hawthorne Heights in the background?
We absolutely can put the same exact music.
You know, as long as we don't get like copyright stricken. I don't think that happens on TikTok because that's all, you know.
Right.
People take licensed songs. I mean, sometimes their own songs. Sometimes
they,
remixes of their own songs.
They're allowed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. Hawthorne.
It's taking a toll on me.
I can't say the tagline I was going to say.
Come on.
But no, I'll say it, but I'll edit it out.
Okay.
Just to say.
Cut that.
Yeah, I got to cut that.
Oh, no.
Or at least J fucking D.
Oh, hey,
punk
listen,
ass name, too. It's a punk ass name.
want that for him because he's suffering more now.
Oh, in life, so you want his prolonged suffering.
Yeah, I'd like
you want
this.
him to
This
stay
is
on
more...
TikTok. What are the have you noted the comments? Did the Zoomers do they know about Hawthorne Heights?
That's a
by the way?
great question.
Because I hate the youth. I mean, I'm sorry. What I say? That's
great question.
That's kind of one of my.
Shut up right now. But anyway, I am interested by the comments as well.
Maybe
I will
the
get back
Zoomers
to you
like
on
Hawthorne Heights. I don't know what they like, but I'll rant about that later.
Yeah, we'll get on it. But yeah, that's taken a lot out of me.
Oh my god! I mean, just you sharing that one TikTok with me, and this is why I don't have a TikTok, is I'm afraid if I have the application and I get thrown TikToks and like my targeted shit, that I'm just gonna reach a cesspool of darkness and blackness in my soul, where I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So I want to live.
I respect your self-awareness.
I just know me. If I get on there, I mean, you know how I get angry sometimes, and it's little things. It's not even like, it doesn't have to be. It could be a centipede on there. Somebody shows me a TikTok of a centipede, sends me through the roof, and I just fucking launch my phone through my wall.
Sounds a lot like
and then I'm paying for a new phone.
Borderline personality disorder. Speaking of, do you know who was diagnosed? Can we just go
with the
was
ID?
Diagnosed?
Moon Knight?
What? No.
Okay, you mean a real person?
Yeah.
Who's like crazy?
Yeah.
Is this the next topic? I genuinely have to look.
It was gonna be.
Oh.
It was gonna be.
Well. I'm trying to swing it in, transition and nice and smooth.
I want to see what you're capable of. I want to see. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I got a segue.
Speaking
talent.
of multiple personalities, you know who has them? Sometimes children. You know what I fucking hate? Children. And this is my next segment.
Oh, I forgot this was.
I was thinking you were thinking of our last one, but no.
I was.
So, but it works because kids they have ADD, they might have DID, they might be a PIA. All the fucking letters. I hate kids, man. This segment is called
Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. No, that's where they go.
No, they go to the fucking science center or whatever for their stupid field trips.
No, I didn't PIA.
Anyways, this goddamn segment is called "Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child." Yeah, I like that. You came up with that. A quote from the classic Danny DeVito directed film Matilda. Yeah, remember Miss Trunchbull? She didn't like children either. Now she's the villain in that. Maybe I'm the villain in life. I don't care though,
because I don't like the elderly. You don't like the children.
That is what we identified last week.
We've established this. Yes.
And your topics, you weren't outright saying it, but I've got some heat about this. Again, my recurring segment, spare the rod, spoil the child. Not implying anything.
This is the recurring segment.
I'm sure it will be if a child pisses me off again or a group of them. So for this, and just in general, I live in an apartment across the wooded path, across the way, very close to a recreational center. It sounds like they have a pool.
There's a pool.
I mean, there's fucking splashing all the time. There's DJs sometimes who we've affectionately named DJ Pool City.
DJ Pool City.
Splash, splash, splash. Who's in the wet zone?
Splash, splash. We're taking a bath.
Please don't actually scrub each other down. Who knows, though? It gets wild.
Remain clothed.
I mean, it sounds like it gets very wild at this potential pool. Seriously, they have a DJ and a sound system, and they'll be blasting.
It does look pretty cool.
Songs.
It looks lit.
Maybe, yeah, but from here, now I can't hear anything inside of said apartment, but when I walk outside and they're doing their thing, it's just a blistering plethora of screaming children, and I want to bury them 6 feet under, and I don't care who the mothers are or the fathers or what they think. I just want to take the yelling of the children and I want to silence it like the lambs. Yeah, I'm kind of crying.
You're going.
It's pushing me past hot, like into like genuine Buffalo Bill territory.
This is why you tuned in, people. Don't forget. Don't click away. You tuned in for this.
Did they?
This is the heat that you asked for.
So when the winter is, everything's frozen, and children don't like that.
That's your peace.
So
That's
the
your
parents
time of
don't.
peace.
Yes, they don't bring them out to this rec center
so
that the screaming
like
can
goblins.
commence.
They don't
well,
bring
what are
them
they
out when
doing?
it's cold
Mining
in the
for
lights.
goddamn ore? Because they might be goblins. Who does this? And I don't understand it. Now I don't leave the apartment.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You were never a child.
I skipped right through it. Right goddamn like Trunchbull. Somebody asks Trunchbull that in Matilda.
Yes.
And she says, no, they don't ask her, I'm sorry. She's just talking about them and she says, ugh, children, despicable, disgusting lot. Glad I never was one. And that's the funniest thing ever to me now, because that is like literally, no, I wasn't at least like that. You know, I didn't go around screaming. And granted, I do want to put a disclaimer. I don't remember a lot from the childhood. It really the memories come around like 13. And really? I am talking about little children. I'll say under 13, because 13 is the sex age, right? That was when I lost my virginity, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
is the
when
sex
it's
age.
okay.
Yes.
I think as a society, we need to agree with children that if they're banging 13 or above, now if they're 12, hey, let's get it out of here. You don't talk about that, Ryan made a motion. Ryan's like waving his hands across his neck.
And I'm just trying
as
to
if
follow.
He's horrified. I'm not cutting this, man.
That's fine.
This is me. I'm going. I'm keeping it in.
I would like to see this compared to what you
parents,
have.
I'll cover myself, because maybe you have children and you like them like an idiot, and you made one. I want to give it to you guys. Bravo to the parents.
Job.
I mean, I have them.
Good job.
You've got some. We kind of all do.
I have another.
I want to also say at the same time, you goddamn fucking idiot. You had another. To some of you, to all you parents out there who made a kid and you can't even fucking tie your shoes or get your own shit together. Fuck you, man. Bad move, buddy. Don't stick it if you can't live with the consequences. I remember my father's Birds and the Bees talk, and basically it was, my dad's a pretty bare bones guy, doesn't like to mince words.
I remember mine too, so I'm interested in yours, because mine was pretty bare bones.
So I'll share mine first. I remember, because I was he gave it a little late. I was probably 15, 16, but it's fine, again. And he had to cover his bases, cross it off his parent checklist. I was in my kitchen at the old house, and it took about 30 seconds.
Oh, wow. Where were you standing in the kitchen?
Right in the middle, where you made like pierogies and shit sometimes, But I just remember he said, and if you stick it, you live with the consequences. So that's it. That was it. It was like 30 seconds.
See,
it wasn't like don't have sex. It wasn't like he was just like, if you do it, You're gonna live with it. You're gonna,
that's interesting.
It's not gonna go away
because my father's was virtually the exact same as yours, but he didn't say you. He didn't tell me that, so that's why I feel like
share yours now.
I feel like I live carefree because he didn't put the burden of responsibility
what did he say
on
to you?
me.
What is
so
yours?
what my father said to me was, I was in my father's house in the front room on the computer when we still had one out
in
there.
the computer room.
Yes, in the very front room. Okay, and I was sitting on the computer and
checking your MySpace.
Checking my MySpace, in all honesty. I think I was on AIM. And so then he came over and he said to me, because my mother had noticed that I had been going with my girlfriend a lot and going out, and she didn't know. So I guess she said talk to him.
She gave him the push.
Yep, give him the nudge, the elbow nudge in the ribs.
And I bet Bill Howley said,
I've got this. Another one.
He sighed so heavily.
A sad DJ Khaled. He said, another one. Here we go. So he came out into the front room and he slowly, I knew something was up because he put his arm around my shoulder and he slowly meandered around to the computer and he said,
I mean, he's a slow man in general, but the arm around the shoulder, he seems like he chooses his affection.
Yes, he chooses his movements and words carefully. Yes. And he came over and he said to me very calmly, he said, if you're going to go outside, wear a raincoat.
Is this why you're like obsessed with condoms? This has set us on the trajectories that we have followed for the rest of our life. So again, parents,
thank you.
You fuck them up.
Yeah.
Hope that guilt buries you to your grave.
You speak it. You tweaked it.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
Every bit of crazy and insanity and destruction I've brought into the world is your fucking fault by proxy, buddy. A lot of people. I love my parents. Great people.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I'm talking to the deadbeat pieces of shit idiots out there who fucking have screaming kids who go to the pool and support DJ Pool City.
Idiots.
And just splash around, splish splash. I'm a goddamn idiot or whatever the song is.
Yeah. This one's directed at Josh. He named his kid Hendrix.
What? Oh, like me giving DJ Pool City?
Yeah.
Guys, somebody peed. The chlorine's a little blue. And back to Wheezy!
Back to it!
Little so, will the owner of the black sedan parked in the parking lot, you left your lights on. Would you please take care of that?
Splish splash, motherfucker! Yeah, that's DJ Pool City in a nutshell.
Do you guys want Drake in this pool? I was trying to think of any rapper to be like, hey, back to this modern rapper, but I'm...
That was good.
Oh, everybody, a moment of silence for Goonew here at the pool. This is DJ Pool City, and I want to say you've changed my life, Goonew.
Thank you for coming to this procession.
I mean, you saved me. I was right at the edge of that pool, literally about to drown myself one day, and your song jumped in. Your song, see, I don't know any of Goonew's songs.
Bring the goo.
Yeah, Goo City.
Goo City.
Slime Time Live. Nickelodeon. Did he ever play Nickelodeon's whatever fucking celebration they have? The Slime Awards or whatever.
I would hope that he was actually on the docket for 2022.
He probably turned it down because he was like, I'm not about that corny life.
Yeah, that's too like about his name.
And then got tangled in gang stuff. I'll rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Anyways, I hope that one day all the parents who have made these monsters of children's, I hope they don't rest in peace. In fact, I hope their grave is soiled by the tribulation, guilt, and fallout.
And now from the high dive, we've got Goonew. Everybody clear the pool. He's going to be taking his famous swan dive from the highest rope.
Everybody stops eating their hot dogs and flipping their burgers.
Choking.
and they're like,
what?
Who's Goonew? I thought this was...
Oh, it's the corpse on the high diving board. That's good news. So
yeah, that has been your segment of what is it again? Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Your segment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're
that's
not
your
having
reoccurring. I cannot take any.
I'm pretty sure a kid's gonna piss me off again, and again, my interaction is limited. I do everything I can as an adult to stay away from little ones. You know,
That's
I'll be honest. I was one. Once I was.
This is like the Hawthorne Height transparency.
With you, okay, I'll be honest here. A lot of the things I say is just a joke in a bit, but I'm gonna bare my soul here for you.
Do that at the end.
I was a child and I was awful too. So and that's why I'm never going to have kids, is because I know I'd probably. I'd probably raise a cool son, but I'm afraid of how cool he'd be. You know, I know how cool I was, and also a demon. So he's gonna be a demon.
You're scared of what you did to your parents happening to you.
Oh no, I'm terrified. I'm petrified that I'm gonna make something, and then it's
here's
gonna
the scary
be
part.
my
It's
fault.
probably gonna be worse. Like, that's what I think about. Like, if
There'll
I
be
make
more of a little devil,
oh my
you
God, it would just be crying and then screaming and then, like, I don't know what else he would do. Just run.
I remember the things we used to get into. So, I mean, I'm fairly certain none of them we can talk about here because they
I don't think
the law.
that our offspring would be as lucky with the police. I think they would be arrested.
We got very lucky by the police
many times.
Remember, we were
Do you
on
remember
Ardmere
stealing
Boulevard
from Target, and then the security guard came over, and we were just like, we're just running fast, we're just walking fast out of here.
Yep.
And
so that one I won't
like,
cut.
Hey, stop!
Yeah, let's say allegedly. I'm never going to admit to this, but if we were the little demons that we were, and we had snuck to the.
And if you were to steal a Michael Jackson's greatest hit CD, and I were to give it to my mother on her birthday, and she were to ask me, why does this not have a case? And I was like, it's just take the gift, damn it.
You tore it up when you were listening to it because of how enthused you were by Michael Jackson. You shattered the case.
It's the thought that counts.
I remember that. I remember we had found a couch on Ardmore Boulevard with Evan Campbell. Now, we took this couch out of the dirty, filthy trash, and we moved it directly to the side of Ardmore Boulevard, which is a very busy road.
This is a double 3-lane highway.
Yeah, and we were just waving at cars and just giving them shit and like, flipping them off. And just that was what we were doing. Like when we got out of school, like what are we doing?
Hot sauce, Taco Bell fire sauce packets in one sitting. Like
sure.
55. You don't remember that?
The Taco Bell, right there. Because that was our stomping grounds. Yeah. And that's just what we were doing. And I don't want to make something that's just out there doing that. Like, trash, Taco Bell.
Actually, you're making it sound kind of good. I kind of want a little something running around.
I miss those days. Those were the best of times.
Because I can live vicariously through that then. You know
so we were sitting on the couch. We've been doing it for like probably 20 minutes. And then obviously a cop had seen us and had just turned around, pulled a Yui, and then pulled up to us and confronted us. And like, what are you guys doing? And
we weren't.
I remember Evan was just a dick to this cop. Evan Campbell. Shout out to Evan. We got to tell him about this so we can hear this.
Bravo.
Because man, you were still are a fucking inspiration.
Yeah.
He would literally, and this was not the only time. There were multiple times where Evan would just like
He didn't take no shit.
He wasn't like extremely rude, but he would just be like, "Oh, well, Mr. Cop, was I breaking some sort of law?" And just like give it back to them.
Teachers like that.
And this was back in like 2005 ish, where like you didn't do that. Like not everybody was filming like police brutality.
Oh man.
But I mean, we did have that fucking whiteness on our side. White privilege is a thing.
I guess so. I guess
not
we
proud
can
of
say
it.
that.
I'm just saying we were a bunch of delinquent kids, and I remember like he was just like, "Fucking stop it! Just put the fucking couch back and move on." And we were just like, "Okay."
I don't even think we put it back. I think we just got up.
I'm pretty sure
we
just left. Yeah, because we were pissed, in
Right.
general. We're like, "What this fucking pig doing? Stopping our fun."
Right. Well, you know who should have just got up and left?
Oh no! Is this our last topic?
I do believe we're reaching the end.
Maybe Amber heard something through the grapevine.
Oh,
yeah. How much longer will it be, Johnny's?
This guy gave it to you. I'll give it to you.
Honey, where's my fingertip?
Okay.
Fingertip and finger. Can I find my fingertip? Oh, it's under the table.
Yeah. That's Johnny's song.
He sang that sad song.
He walks out into court actually every morning to that
so
song.
What is this segment called? Because you had a great name. This is obviously the trial of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp we're talking about, but you wanted to name it.
So this is the saga of Johnny Rotten Appleseed and Amber Turd.
Ooh, good.
It is commencing.
I like the turd bit.
The turd.
She
worked
poops in bed.
She did poop the bed.
Oh, this
I asked you about
crazy.
it in the car. And you said you know the situation.
I've been keeping up to date because it's literally fucking fascinating.
Well, yes, I've
been watching excerpts though, so I've kind of been watching highlights.
I'm watching live trial.
That I respect because I mean, watching a live trial, even if it's the most interesting people in the world, which it is,
you're in the trial.
Oh yeah, I'd be asleep.
Yes,
they'd have to wake me. But I love Johnny Depp. Man.
Absolutely.
I know people have their opinions on him as a person and an actor. Whoa.
Yeah.
He's like, some people say that?
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion, not Johnny Depp, man.
Yeah.
Come on, how are you going to discredit the man who wore scissors as hands?
Oh, that's
the
true.
Man who taught us all that we can be a pirate.
The man who was pretty in pink.
Okay, now I'm just trying to think of Johnny Depp movies.
Yeah, keep going.
I want to be the guy, Nancy's boyfriend in Nightmare on Elm Street, who gets sucked into the bed and then a gusher of blood pours out.
I want to have a secret window.
Damn it, that was going to be my next one.
Sorry, bud.
Fuck. It's okay, because he's been in so many classics hits. I want to be...
Caribbean.
I want to go to Gryffindor or whatever the fuck. I want to unlock the secret beasts with him together.
Right.
He's been a man who's just...
I want some chocolate. Willy Wonka.
Ed Wood. Yeah. Anyways, I think we covered all
movies
of his
Johnny
hits.
Depp. Yes. He's a star.
He's a renowned actor, and I fucking love him. You know,
too.
yeah, he's had some stinkers. I mean, no actor with that.
He had his
track
stinkers
length.
after this.
He had what?
His stinkers came during the like 2014 is when his relationship started with Amber Heard.
Okay, what year did Willy Wonka come out? And
we were still over at Dave's, so like 2008, 2010.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then no, he had some stinkers.
He did. Okay, yes, but he's spending a lot on wine.
But I think you're saying that this woman, and this is the crux of the trial, guys, that this woman, Amber Heard, this fucking lunatic psycho bitch, and I don't care what I say. I'm not talking about
don't either. I
women
agree,
in this
but
case. I'm talking about this
one person.
one woman who is batshit fucking insane. And by the way, Johnny Depp too. I'm not gonna just, point fingers. They are both out of their goddamn minds. But Johnny, at least, he's like drunk Johnny. He's like literally the characters he plays in his movies about it. He's like Jack Sparrowing this. He's
Where's the
taking
rum
a
gone?
very laid back approach, and I think, firstly, good for him, man, because that wrecked his shit. That wrecked his career. They kicked him from Fantastic Beasts. Just at the allegations in a few cases. That had come out previously a few years ago, and that's fucked up.
Yes.
It's we're equal, guys, or we profess that we're equal men and women, but why in that case? I do think it was a product of the times and the Me Too of the energy of wanting to jump to whatever a woman said was correct, when in reality, guys, men and women are both gonna lie. It is equal in that regards. They are both batshit crazy, but
both people lie.
This wrecked his professional career, and if
he had to take all those stinkers that you're saying. All those stinkers, he had to take those deals. He was not able to get good movie deals.
He could
not. He was spending all his money on.
Kicked
he was
on
being
projects
sued
he
for
had up in the
$100 million.
Absolutely. And by the way, again, that's why I'm following it so closely, because I'm sure they're both at fault. I'm sure he was doing some psycho crazy shit.
He said shit.
So is she. And you got to hear it all out beforehand. And that's why I'm following it with such vigor and excitement.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes. Now, here's where we split on the issue. Now, you said that Johnny is looking sad, and this is a sad time for him, and he's not looking his best.
He's getting older, and I can't believe you're not on my side about this. It breaks my fucking heart to see him in that scarf, just in that chair in court, and just...
Not me, buddy, because I see a man who's biding his time. This man has got all of his ducks in a row. He's got the eggs, he's got the ducks, they're in baskets, they're in rows. He's setting them up, and he's getting ready for a resurgence. He's got all these clips in court, in trial, of him owning lawyers, entirely owning. They are getting pwned, if I can use the term pwned.
Sure, 2004.
They are pwning. They're getting pwned by Johnny Depp. Him on the stand is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, he's got acting
chops. He's got
zingers. You're coming against Johnny Depp.
Yes,
he's gonna fucking...
You can't zing a zinger.
They're gonna ask him a question, and he'll just, "Where's the rum gone?" And then they'll be fucking baffled.
So 2 times we've worked in "Where's the rum gone?" and this
I missed the first. Is this actually
I squeezed it in.
I might catch it on re-listen, but
we'll get it.
Good stuff.
So that's you're saying that he's looking down and downtrodden.
Yeah, I just hate to see him this sad and this. No,
I don't think he's sad.
The fact that he's having to be in the situation and just
guarantee
defend himself on some of these topics.
Well, yeah,
which I think we should get into the specifics.
Well, we'll get into the specifics, but I think that, and I'm calling it right now, I am making this prediction. Johnny Depp is going to have a resurgence as soon as this whole thing's over. He's going to get every role that he wants. And I guarantee, I'm calling this right now. I saw it. I have weird foresight at times. I'm turning it in, turning my third eye. My trumpets are coming from the heavens right now. And yeah, I just had a stroke. And so when his very last movie that he ever makes,
The Rum Diary. I absolutely haven't opened up a Google page with all of his films. I won't be sneaking them in.
He's gonna make more movies. The last one he ever makes, I think it's gonna end the world. I think it's gonna be so good that society will collapse.
I mean, that might happen.
Yeah,
but you know, it's anybody's.
Could just be a black mass. Gotcha.
Well, now you're looking at the list. It could be anybody's. Damn it, Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. Well, if that happens, then I'll just be the tourist.
I haven't even heard of that one. No. Don't make me murder you on the Orient Goddamn Express.
Well, if you did, you'd have to find out my name is Mordecai.
I hope I find Goddamn Neverland, and by that I mean my piece of Johnny's mind, guys. Well, so
Dark Shadows. That one was funny. I'm very upset. I'm blind with rage. I'm squeezing this. Opposed to, which is the most jarring detail for me, and almost so jarring, it's like what Rick Rubin said, where the best art divides the audience. It's like that.
It's a great Rick Rubin quote.
Thank you.
I love Rick Rubin because he produced the Mars Volta's first record.
Exactly. And
I thought he said, Omar, stop fucking trying to solo. I thought that was his words of wisdom. Down a bit.
Yeah. Get rid of the one board,
when
buddy.
He edited out 90% of Omar Rodriguez Lopez on Volta's first album.
No, so I think it's like that. The best art divides the audience because when she shit the bed... Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
The famous poop heard round the world.
I can't even with, I literally, it's like Elden Ring. I can't find words for it. It is so like that. I'm almost attracted to it.
You know what I was going to say? I also was kind of
almost
turned
hot.
on by that.
It's almost hot.
Because Amber Heard, by the way, a babe. I mean,
she's not bad.
I partially can't even blame Johnny Depp.
And also, the most common sound in that courtroom, I honestly have to think, is just this noise. Because that's just her eyelids closing and opening 40,000.
She's got a wet pair.
She just closed every 4 seconds.
Her stare is like that stare she gets though whenever she isn't blinking.
The glazed zombie.
The glazed death stare. That's what I mean by like
the sagging cheeks.
I've seen that look before from women, and I know something like I'm in danger. You know, it turns on the fight or flight in me, and I don't get scared by people in general.
It draws me in when I see that in a woman.
Something about their energy. It's just you can see it in her eyes. In How I Met Your Mother, I think Barney Stinson phrased it best. Is the crazy eyes. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
And I know that show's a bit outdated, but they were dropping truth bombs, guys.
Man.
The whole court case, the whole time in the courtroom, you feel the energy, and I just feel bad for Johnny, and I would love to see him take a resurgence after this. But
absolutely,
I've got to be more of just a realist. I don't think he's going to bounce back. Like even just from, I would love to,
buddy.
But name one
50-50 shot.
Kind of, but it's Hollywood.
No. Because here's the thing: he's gonna win.
He might, but I'm trying to think of another famous like Hollywood A-lister who got
Brendan Fraser.
Done. What was his?
Wipe my hands of that. Got you on that one.
No,
sorry, bud.
What did Brendan Fraser's court case? Have to do with? I didn't know he was in a court case.
It was a rum mass. It was a lot of Black Diary, and he was a tourist in the shadows, and
really picking the deep cuts here from Johnny's discography, his filmography. Sorry. Richard and goodbye.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
sorry.
give it
That
to you.
was the tagline.
I can't tell another.
That's what I mean. There's rarely a case where an A-lister gets into this level of drama, regardless of what it is. I mean,
that's
Louis
why
C.K.
he's a groundbreaker. But Louis C.K. came back. Louis C.K. came back. You didn't know
that's
that.
That's debatable.
No, he's.
I mean, in like the general public. Yeah,
he just won an Emmy.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Okay. All right. That gives me hope. No, that is. Are you sure? I don't want to have to Google this. But
people are very upset about it. The
last I'd heard about
because
CK,
it wasn't left up to a vote, and he was given it by. I think it was an Academy Award.
Yeah, the Academy.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was an Academy Award.
Good on the Academy, though. You know what? Hey. I was always, this is just going to make me sound terrible. I'm not for making people feel uncomfortable, but like hang up the phone if you're like, is the guy on the opposite end of the phone, is he touching his dick?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't see a problem
I've always
with that at
taken
all.
that stance
I've
where
never,
like,
I don't even see a problem
yes,
with that.
that wasn't cool of him to do, but
I
at
thought
the
the whole
same
thing was they
time-
were in the room.
That might have been another one. That is less okay. That is veering towards creepy, and maybe he shouldn't make a comeback. That's,
Okay, well, if there are two accounts,
that's the big debacle.
then if he can come back after 2 accounts, and Johnny can't come back after a little
and that's
poop in
where
a
I
bed.
get into it, and this is the
And you know what he
hot
said after
topic
the
with
poop?
everyone.
Do you know what he said after the poop?
What is that?
He said,
Smell you later.
that would have been good.
Turd burglar. Turd Ferguson. What do you say? I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll let you speak.
Turd burglar.
What's that from? That's from
I know.
Turd Ferguson is from something,
All
and I
these
just
are from
don't know.
something.
Yeah, no. But what did he truly say?
He
Because
said
the tensions were high.
He said, I just had to laugh. He just had to laugh. So he
That's
just
what
had
I
to
mean
laugh
by he's
about it.
just really rum diarying this up. He's
Yeah.
just playing like drunk Johnny Depp, which,
Hey.
by the way, from the footage as well, in
It's-
the audio recordings, it just sounds like that is
That
Johnny
is
Depp.
him.
You
Yeah,
know?
they just pointed a camera at him
He
for that
is-
movie. Yeah.
he's putting on an accent sometimes
Yeah.
when the cameras are rolling.
Little
but
bit.
Johnny's a chill guy, you know?
fine.
He's
He can do
chill.
whatever he wants.
And the Herd case that they're building is that, like, yes, he was also participating in this craziness, though. But that's why I just love hearing about it, because they're bringing in their friends and they're bringing in
Oh
people
my God,
they know.
Elon's part of it.
Oh my God, is he?
Are you
I didn't see Elon's thing
Dude,
yet.
he's not there yet because
he's not there
Johnny,
yet? That's
Johnny
okay.
is accusing Amber of having had sex with Elon Musk, with
Oh my
James
fucking
DeFranco, with a couple
Let's
other
bring
people.
him in.
All
Let's
of those
get James
people have to
DeFranco.
go to the trial.
I think it's just James Franco, by the way, not DeFranco.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah, no.
I know. We're just in it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but no,
wow.
all those people have
Let's
to be
get Elon.
deposed.
That's why I'm watching this
Yes.
more than like anything else, is because if it plays out where it's like Elon Musk taking the stand to defend himself or like be a witness to
Yeah.
banging Amber Heard,
You might just buy the trial.
over this. I mean, this is the stuff they make movies out of. So
Yeah.
what I'm hoping,
Oh man,
what
it's
I will
definitely gonna be
propose.
Johnny Depp as Johnny Depp.
As Johnny Depp.
In Johnny Depp.
In the trial
Oh
of
my
Johnny
God,
Depp.
I'm breaking this room
I'm
down.
20 years from now, this is kind of like a Nick Cage thing, because I just saw The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, did you see it?
Which is the Nick Cage
Yeah.
movie where he plays
What do you think?
himself. I loved it. It was great.
was good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He'll never see it.
He probably will. I mean,
No,
Nick
he
Cage,
refuses.
Yeah,
That
I know
was
he
in the
says
AMA.
that. I know he
believe
says
what Nick.
that.
I believe he stands by his words.
I think even in the AMA, Nick Cage is doing Nick Cage, because this movie is there's so many references.
Nick Cage
like
is a character.
I think he's
played
like
by
Inception
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
And don't you dare say it again.
I mean, it's got to break your soul. What did you do? Going again? What did John Malkovich do in being John Malkovich? Like, how did he process that? You know,
That is
John
a lot.
Malkovich is an actor where he's always been kind of a character actor.
Yes.
He's never been like an A-lister.
Himself,
That was
yeah.
the whole joke of being John
Yes.
Malkovich, is he's been in like every movie, but no
Right.
one knows his name. Nick Cage, everyone knows his name. So it's, I mean, what is this meta Inception level?
yeah, where are we right now? I don't even know where we are.
Things I don't know. I think Johnny Depp 20 years from now is going to
Going to
come
yes,
back.
Johnny.
I would love.
Oh
if
my
that-
God!
Who
If
would
we just
play
call the
Amber
movie
Heard,
Johnny,
too?
Johnny.
I mean, it does have a ring to it.
I know.
At first, when you said that, I wanted to scream, but I don't hate that, Johnny.
Listen, I feel the
Johnny.
same way. Yeah, say it like
we could
Johnny,
something about
Johnny,
the,
Johnny.
the tip of the poop. I don't know.
I feel
we
like
could-
in 20 years there's going to be movies that have like the cover of it plays itself.
Yeah.
And there's gonna a little audio and you press a button and it just goes Johnny.
I mean,
and
yeah,
it's
they're
us.
called trailers.
No, like the actual physical.
Okay,
when
like-
you're
like a
holding
physical
it.
moving
Yeah,
ad.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny,
They'll get around there. Johnny,
It's
Johnny.
just us.
Saying Johnny, Johnny,
Okay, here we
wagging
go.
our
All
finger.
right, 3, 2, 1.
Johnny, Johnny, Johnny.
That
was good. We had the same cadence of,
but it
"You
was I was
rascal."
down
You
and you were up.
rapscallion.
And, yeah.
It does how we do have to give it time though, because I'm
know.
sure there's going to be fallout for this
It'll
from
all come to
years and
fruition.
years. And I mean, yeah, that's.
Hey, if he dies, he dies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's time to go. You got to get
That's true.
you got to get packing.
You got to get cutting that tip right off.
Oh man,
You got to get
Poor
squeezing
Johnny.
that
at
turd
least
out
his
in bed.
surgeon is so good, because he was like holding up the fingertip, and I was like,
The
I mean,
surgeon. Let's
it looks
talk about who does their
flawless.
laundry.
Yeah.
Who got a turd out of the bed?
That might be another film.
The only people
From the
who've been able to do
perspective
that
of the
is-
maid
is
who got the poop
Frank
out
and
of the bed.
Charlie.
Oh yeah, this is a whole sunny scenario.
Yeah.
But you know, it's much more clear because there's no mystery. It
much
was
more
just
sinister.
this fucking crazy bitch, Amber Heard.
She just shit your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was probably expensive sheets too.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
High thread count.
That shit probably had gold in it. She's probably chewing gold
my
nugs
God,
in the
yeah.
nighttime. I don't know what the rich and fucking famous do. It's what Good Charlotte had that whole song about.
Oh, the
lifestyles of the rich and the famous. They're always complaining. I wanted both of us to say the words together.
We had a good one.
Don't
on the
apologize for not remembering Good Charlotte lyrics from 2002.
Oh no, actually,
It's
we just
totally
listened to it in
fine.
the kitchen. But it was.
Was it what Good Charlotte song was it?
No, it wasn't
Money.
Lifestyle.
They had
No.
one about money. They had one
That
about
was-
old people.
That is the same song.
Oh, is it?
Money and Lifestyles.
Oh
If
yeah, that's the
money
next
such-
line.
yes,
Money got lots of problems.
Yeah.
Damn,
this is really gonna-
There's so many good Charlotte. Was it the one about Hey Dad? Was it that one?
No.
Was it the one where they're in the music video? They're in the mansion and the bottom of the pool. And I know that sounds like all their music
All the
videos,
music videos,
but
yeah.
no, because they
I'd
had all
have
the
to know the
bangers.
song.
Don't make me Google
I know,
Good
it's
Charlotte because
gonna-
that hasn't
I
happened in a
know.
while.
We're getting in.
No,
Okay.
fine. I think we can.
Not the anthem.
It was off the album, the fucking good one, the which is called The Young and the Hopeless.
No, I'm not talking about that.
You're
one.
talking about there's the anthem, which is a different song from Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous. Now, Girls and Boys was another one that I loved.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking
Money,
about. No.
something they like Barbies. Remember that one?
I just want to live. That's the one I was talking about.
What is that? I mean, I can't put any of this in for copyright
but it's
reasons.
for us.
Is that New Good Charlotte?
No.
That is not what.
That's from Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous?
No, it's not. What's the song called again?
Actually, it's from the Chronicles one, and it's called I Just Wanna Live.
That was their follow-up. Okay, so you were listening to like second album stuff. All right.
Well, I'm listening to...
It's okay.
We
you
are on
you
Good
weren't
Charlotte.
bumping like Revival where they had the dude from Avenged Sevenfold come in and their song The River. Remember they had
was
the music
not
video?
bumping
I can't
that.
remember which Vengeance guy it was. It was either what's his name?
Sinister Gates.
It was
That's all I know.
I've talked about this at length how I love their fucking names. Like
I
Zachy Vengeance.
I absolutely despise
M
it.
Shadows, Mr. Shadows, or like what's his full name? Like Michael Shadows or something?
Hope He's Dead Shadows.
And then there's the Rev, who rest in peace. And then there was
so
there was
I
the two
misspoke. I
guitarists.
apologize.
So it was one of the guitarists. It was either Zachy Vengeance or now this is bumming me out. How can't I remember the
Huh.
Yeah.
Allow me.
I mean, yeah, we have Sinister
Shadows.
Gates.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to read them?
I was gonna.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got M Shadows.
Yes, which is short for Michael Shadows.
Oh, right. Murgatroyd Shadows. How could I forget? And then you've got
Shadows.
the Rev, which
in
is
peace.
short for the Revolution, which
the
he's
Reverend?
talking about physics. He was a very big physics buff. Then Sinister Gates,
Yes.
which is he of course is talking about
The gates of hell, right?
No, just his front gate. It wasn't
like a really
it wasn't-
mean-looking picket fence?
It wasn't. It was really loud.
Yeah,
he
dogs
didn't have any
don't like it.
WD-40, and it was just
It's
every
creaking
creaked
every
a
time
lot.
you open it.
couldn't latch.
That is a
so it was,
sinister
like,
gate.
Very
yeah.
sinister.
No, that's a very bad sinister gate.
Then
yeah.
you've got Zachy Vengeance, and he's
just
upset
out for vengeance.
He's upset because of the Y at the end. He just wanted it to be Zach.
He wanted to be Zacharias Vengeance,
Yeah.
and he was pissed.
And now we're getting into the people that I don't really know too much.
No,
because
these are the
next-
replacement guys. No, those
Okay.
were always that was the core
Okay,
four.
yeah, because I can't.
Yeah,
I can
the
really
other
can't
ones
see.
are replacement drummers.
Okay.
Apparently, Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater.
Oh, yeah, that's
had
I
filled
knew
in.
I'd
Oh,
recognize that name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
We
There's
did
more.
the thing where
There's
we
more.
forgot the bass
The bassist,
player, like
yes.
always.
Christ.
Who is he?
That's Johnny Christ, and that's obviously
Why
a
was he
call-
called Johnny Christ?
Well, that's a call to Johnny, the
yes,
the late
his
Johnny
favorite
Depp's
movie that he
yes.
doesn't know about
and
yet.
then Christ, which is what he says when he's watching the great Johnny Depp movie that
Yes,
he loves
you
so
say, Jesus
much.
Christ, I
Jesus
fucking
Johnny
love this. I can't get enough of it. Christ almighty.
Yeah,
Christ on a cross. I don't know who that guy Christ is, but
it should be Johnny.
But I should be Johnny Christ.
And then we've got. Okay.
I didn't know Johnny Christ was
Neither
the
did
guy
I.
in there.
Because then after that we've got Brooks Wackerman. And
Okay, no, these are just their
that's just a
replacement.
man.
Yeah,
Right,
these
yes.
are just
And
their
then after that
replacement.
you've
That's
got
his
Matt
actual name.
Wind.
No, I'm good.
But then after all of this,
There's like
you've
7
got
bass players.
you've got Demon Ash.
I mean, it's Damien Ash. Like, these are all their regular names. Only the 5 have special.
Damien Ash. Ash, and that's a call to how he likes
demon Ash.
he likes demons.
Yeah.
but only the ashy
But it
ones.
says Damien.
You know, the ones
You
that
just-
haven't moisturized that much.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then, lastly but not least, piano. Justin.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that either. Maycham. And again, I didn't know there was a piano. And I'd like to point out Google's page credits Sinister Gates to the piano, not the guitar.
What?
So, I mean, I didn't know that either. I thought Sinister Gates, because he has a picture of a guitar and because I fucking know Sinister Gates is the guitarist. So, I mean, Google.
Oh, the Rev played piano too.
Oh, it does say that. Wait a sec. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
so
right.
Avenged Sevenfold is lead guitar, 4 pianos,
Man.
2 bassists, and 3 drummers.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. This is
They at
rest
least
in
have a
peace
rhythm
again
guitar.
to all of Avenged Sevenfold,
Yeah.
because this is not the same as City of Evil
Right.
and Sounding in the Seventh Trumpet.
Yes.
Like it's just not the same. So a big R.I.P. to the Rev, who I love. Every time it looks like his picture was just a MySpace picture, because
Yes.
that's what he was like.
Big during.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, man,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I can't stand any of them.
what is Mike Portnoy's name for? Is it because he's always in a potty?
Mike Portnoy, I'm always shitting on my drum set. I've transformed my throne as a tube.
Mike
and
Porta Potty?
And it goes directly to Sinister's gate to lube it. I'm helping him out. He's a good friend of mine. That's why we got in touch. He had called me about his gate, and he said, Portnoy. Yeah! Hey, it's M. Shadows here. Creak.
It's not the gate, it's my voice, because I'm M. Shadows. Remember my voice?
Gate again.
I just want to bump fucking City of Evil now, because his lyrics, I mean, like, he had a way. Like, nobody
He did
has
have a
sounded
way.
like Mr. Shadows before and since.
Hasn't
I think
since.
we should call him up next week and talk to.
Oh my God, if our
because I'm
first guest
losing
is
my
M.
voice
Shadows.
just doing this. Yeah, that can be our next special guest. We'll get his people on
Guys,
the line.
please, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it here, okay? And thank you for everybody for listening.
you guys.
But
I mean-
on this new note that we've just struck, we're gonna give you all of our socials right now that we're just starting to let out. Please, if you have any contact with any of these people who we've mentioned, Elon Musk, Mike Portnoy,
Mr. Shadows. Mike Portapotty.
Mike Portapotty. If you can get in touch with JT Woodruff, if you can get in touch with Amber Heard, or even Jonathan.
Yes, any of these people we've spent the past hour talking shit on.
Any of the people that we've
nonstop.
mentioned in the prior 3 episodes, any of the people that we're going to mention in any episode after this, if any of
We
you
want
have
them to know.
a link to any of these people, you let us know and try and get us with us. It is the New Heat Podcast at gmail.com. We've got an Instagram now, the New Heat Podcast. Just search that, and we've got
You'll
a
find
Twitter, and that is just
the kids are
New
on
Heat
there, right?
Podcast. Yeah, kids are on all this.
Yeah,
They'll
like
find us.
tweeting.
You guys have got savvy tech skills, so we got confidence in you.
Absolutely.
And we're just happy that you're here with us.
find us. We
And-
love it.
And don't
We
cool
want it.
down while you're out
No,
there.
stay hot. Don't ever fucking cool down.
if you do-
if you're trying to go to sleep at night, don't do it. Sit there and ruminate about that thought that pisses you off until it's 6 a.m. and you got to go to fucking work again.
Remember Matilda with all those
Yeah.
things on top of her, the mattresses? You do that with wood, set it on fire, then you won't feel
And then
the
you
pee.
find your Miss Honey and you're just set for life because she was
and
so
then
hot.
Miss Fizzle takes you on that magic school bus. baby.
Fizzle?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. We love you
guys so
very
much.
much.
Yeah. Ew, ugh.